Yes, well, I guess we just move on to the next attack and we will find out what happens. And we will be seeing a Grand Warden walk to start things off. Gets the Grand Warden deployed first, with then the lightning spells nicely used onto the scatter shot and the single target Inferno, and takes out that entire compartment, Woody.
Yeah, that is a very big compartment to be able to knock down. Big value for Grand John, setting up for this Yeti smash attack. He did bring one Headhunter, which is a troop that I think haven't seen quite as much of this month as we had in previous months. Players finding different ways to get the big troops bundled up and knocking down those enemy heroes without having to use her. But with the slow that she provides, it's really hard to not bring at least one into these hits, and that's what Grand John has done this time, you know.
Yeah, well, I'll be interested to see where he used it. I have got to say, we are seeing a lot more ground attacks than we have in the previous qualifiers. Only a couple of Lava Loon attacks, so maybe that is the decision in terms of the Headhunters, but a beautiful funnel getting set up here, and it looks like we have the Yetis and Bowlers straight to the Town Hall, and they should get pretty good access towards the Scattershot and Eagle behind it as well, Woody.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together now for Grand John. The troops bulking up right on top of that Town Hall, and with a perfectly timed Eternal Tone will protect them as they start to hop over the walls. Jump spell, going to keep them right on pace to knock down a few more of those crucial defenses, but the Lava Hound popping is going to slow them down a little bit. Not those Bowlers, though. They won't be worried about anything flying high up in the air. They're looking for the avalanche of a strike against the right side of the base, but it doesn't seem like they're pathing that way too soon. Eagle Artillery still firing away at them, and barely any damage dealt to it so far. Grand John's starting to slow down a bit here, hitting a big speed bump in the middle of the base, Judo.
Definitely, but he does still have some Yetis with the Yeti mites in order to bounce through, and there we go. The Scattershot goes down, the Eagle does, and thankfully the Bowlers move back across with the Queen's ability, and the Royal Champion coming around the edge of the base. We could be looking at a 3-star here, Woody, because he still has troops left to deploy as well.
50 seconds left, hoping that he can keep his head on straight. A single target Inferno burning up his Royal Champion, but as long as that Queen has a little bit of protection out in front, she could still survive this encounter. Going to use that ability to help take care of the skeletons and give her the last shot against the single target that she needs, but still a lot of defenses along the outer edge and not too much time left to deal with it. 30 seconds left, and Grand John still holding on to that Headhunter in his army camp. He won't seem to need it, though, as it looks like 3 stars is going to be in the back for him. 20 seconds left as we tick down on time. The last remaining defensive building is gone, and it's just a Dark Elixir storage to separate them from 100%